want to speak on salvation, what I learned about what salvation truly is. You know, or that term. If you ever heard that term, somebody being saved or whatever. Now that I'm a little older and wiser to the wisdom of the Bible, and not only that, just wiser to evil in the world, I realize the devices Satan used to destroy people. His main device is other people, sinners. I mean, we all sinners, and this is why if you're not saved, you can be used against somebody that the Lord is using to do His works to that someone that's trying to perform the Lord's duties. He will use you to distract them or maybe even destroy them because you're not saved. And when you're not saved, you consumed with living a life of sin, consumed with fulfilling your lust. And when you a person consumed with fulfilling your lust, you leave a door open for Satan to come into your life and use you. And Satan really don't have no other use for you than to use you against the Lord or one of his servants. So that was just a quick little breakdown of what I feel salvation is. When you live in your life to fulfill the duties that the Lord got you, is graced you to wake up this morning or graced you to have breath in your lungs to do. When you live in a life in servitude and glorifying the Lord's name, praising Him all the time, Satan can't use you. It's going to be very hard for Satan to come into your life and possess you to use you against one of the Lord's servants. So that's the beauty of being saved. Even though it's very hard, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying that sometimes when we go to church and we hear terms thrown around loosely, we don't have any inkling of what they're really talking about. So some things need to be made plain for us so we can really accept the wisdom of the Lord and truly try to live by His laws, statutes, and commandments. And the reason why salvation has become more important to me because I recently in my own life I was just in a transition point, and while going through this transition I attempted to lean on different loved ones, relatives, family members, and one by one it seemed like a spirit was coming over them trying to delay, distract, or maybe even stop my progress during this transition. And I was wondering why. At some points I got a little emotional and thought, like, what, is this person jealous of me? Is this person hating on me? And I had to ask the Lord to give me discernment and wisdom. And most of it I truly feel like it's just because they live a life of sin, and Satan is literally just coming through them trying to stop me. Because when I'm at with my life is I'm just trying to shed a lot of things so I can get closer to the Lord and fulfill the purpose He has spared my life many of times to do. And I feel like when you start turning that corner to live your life like that, you're going to be attacked. This is to anybody that is at this point in their life where they're tired of living a life, fulfilling their lust, an unfulfilled life, and they're willing to get back on the narrow path, or willing to get on the narrow path. Trust me, Satan is going to use anyone he can. And like I said, that could be your mother, father, brother, cousin, children, to distract you, delay you, or destroy you from doing the Lord's work.